Hello and welcome. My name is Maria Kliavkoff, and I'm the founding director of Healthy Mourning Revolution, revolutionizing the way we all think about grief and mourning. Today is Canadian Thanksgiving 2023, and for me, this is the beginning of a very special time. I'm a dual citizen, and so I refer to this time between Canadian Thanksgiving and US Thanksgiving as the Sacred Six. With the events of this weekend in Israel, with the ongoing events in the Ukraine, with all of the turbulence in the world right now, sometimes it's hard to think about gratitude, particularly when we are grieving ourselves. And so, what I want to encourage us all to remember and to think about during the sacred 6 weeks, and in particular for all of my Canadian friends who are celebrating Thanksgiving today, is that the expression of gratitude is our ability to tap into and feel the love. I often refer to grief as the journey from love to love with love. We're journeying from a time when that love was very much in our physical presence. And so Thanksgiving and other holidays can be a very challenging time because it reminds us that our loved one isn't physically here to enjoy the feast, to enjoy all that we have to be grateful for. And we may even start feeling like, well, what do I have to be grateful for because my loved one isn't here? That's really important to acknowledge. It's important to acknowledge when we are in a hurting place right now, and when gratitude is maybe something challenging for us to access. What I invite you to is to think about the gratitude you have for having had this person in your life. And even if your experience of that is, yes, but I still want them here, of course you still want them here. The grief journey is about going from the place where we're longing for the life that we had with them to discovering where that love is now. And so holidays like Thanksgiving give us an opportunity to make welcome our memories, to make welcome the place in our hearts and in our minds where we really do carry gratitude, even if right now it's hurting a little bit. If this is speaking to you, then I invite you to just sit quietly with what is true for you today. And maybe ask yourself on this day of giving thanks in Canada, and during the 6-week time period as we ramp up to US Thanksgiving, what is the kindest thing that I can do for myself? Because truly, when I bring gentleness and I bring kindness to whatever I'm experiencing, there is the essence of gratitude in that. There is the kernel of gratitude that I can go gently and easily with myself. I invite you today to think about what is a kindness that I can bring to myself today and in the coming week. I invite you to think about what am I grateful for, even in my grief journey? What am I grateful for? Maybe it's a friend who brought you food when you really couldn't even think about cooking. Maybe it's a family member that reached out to you or a friend that reached out to you. When we redirect our thinking into the gratitude stream, it helps us to find where the love is now. And that's really what we're looking for. All month long, I'm going to be doing a special. I'm calling it the fall special for the HMR program. For those of you who don't know, I've written a book. It's called Healthy Mourning, Happy Loving, 52 Ways to Convert Your Grief to Loving, convert your grief to mourning with ease and grace, because that is a loving act. And so because it's 52 ways, we go through every week of the year. We meet on Wednesday evenings at 5 p.m. Pacific time live on Zoom. We record every meeting if you're not able to be there with us. And we go 1 week at a time through all of the teachings of the book. It is a really supportive way to tap into and focus on the gratitude piece and focus on the love piece. And most of all, to begin to discover where our relationship is now, so that with amazing ease and grace, we can learn to gently let go of the need for the physical presence as we begin to discover the love that transcends the death, because love does transcend the death. Death ended a life, but it did not end your relationship. So, one of the things we can be grateful for here on Canadian Thanksgiving is the relationship that is ongoing, even if we haven't found where it lives yet. If you want to learn more, please read the description area. I've put the special link in the description area. And I also just invite you to contact me at maria@healthymourning.com to learn more. Much love to you all. And for my Canadian friends, a very happy, healthy, and prosperous Thanksgiving. May we all be truly grateful for the many blessings in our lives. Namaste.